This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we'll be starting our next topic, that is material master. Okay, so the topics that we are going to cover, they are, we will see what is material master. Okay, what is material master? What is the importance of material type? Different material types we will discuss. Material master organizational levels. Okay, then material numbering. What is material numbering and how the material numbering is done? Extension of material master. Okay, how the material master is extended. Entry aids in material master maintenance. Some of the entry aids we will discuss. MRP profile, importance of MRP profile, then how to view the changes made to material master we will discuss, and the material master reports. So these are the topics we will be covering in the material master. Okay, so material. So what is a material? A material can be anything in the system. In the SAP system, a material can be anything, substance or commodity that is bought or sold on a commercial basis or is used, consumed or created in a production. So a material can be anything. It can be a raw material which is purchased and consumed in production. It can be a packing material, packing item which is used for packing activities, or it can be a semi-finished product, okay, or even a finished product. All are called as materials in the SAP system. So don't think that just material means only raw material or packing material. Material can be a finished product also. A material can also be a service. Even a service activity is also treated as materials. Even stationery, pen, pencil, paper, computer, laptop, everything are created as materials in the system. They are called as materials. Even machine spare parts, those are also called as materials. Okay. Now, material master record. Okay. It contains all the data required to manage a material. Okay, so material master contains information about that particular material. What is a material code? What is a material description? Okay, what is a unit of measure? All that information is stored in the material master record. This data is sorted according to various criteria. So based on certain criteria, this data is sorted in the material master. Okay, so this is all. The material master contains information on all the materials that a company procures or produces, stores, and sells. That's what. So material can be anything, as I told just now. Okay. For a company, the material master record represents the central source for data on materials. So material master is centralized source data. It is not only used by it is used by other modules also. That is why it is called a central source. All the departments within the company will maintain their data. The material master is used by all components in the SAP logistics system. All components means all departments. Purchasing department, production, planning, sales, finance, warehouse, everybody, all the departments is will be using this material master, not only not only Okay. Every area of responsibility can have a material master view because different user departments in a company work with same material. Each of these departments to store different information on the material. That's what I just explained. So this material master is used by all the departments within the company. So what they will do, they will maintain their data, their department specific data in this material master. Okay. Each department has its own material master record view. So in the material master, every department will have their own view. In that view, they will maintain their data. Okay. So this is the one. So in the material master record, let's say purchasing department will maintain their data in purchasing view. Sales department people will maintain their data in sales views. Production, manufacturing, execution department will maintain their data in work scheduling view. Quality department will maintain their data in QM view. Okay, planning department will maintain their data in forecasting and MRP views. Okay, and warehouse department people will maintain their data in WM views, warehouse management views, and plant data storage views. Finance people will maintain their data in accounting views. Of course, basic data and classification is used by multiple modules. Basic data is common for all. So basically what you need to understand here is material master record is used by all the departments in the company, and they will maintain their department data, their department specific data in their views. In their views. So when we go to the system, we will be able to see this in the system. Still he has not joined. Still he has not joined. I don't know. Yesterday I told 7 o'clock only, right, Mohan? I told you 7 a.m. only, right? Correct, Mohan?
Yeah, yeah, seven.
I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, okay. So that is a information they will maintain. Okay. So before going into the system and creating a material, we need to understand a concept called material type. Okay. Material type groups together material that have attributes in common. So materials with same nature are assigned with a material type. Material type. So whenever you are creating a material, material type is mandatory. Okay. So whenever you are creating a material, you have to assign it to a material type. So this material type basically controls which departments are able to maintain material data. Okay. Whether and how quantities and values are updated in the system. Okay. Whether the material is procured internally or externally. Which GL accounts, for example, material stock account are updated. The material type will controls all these things. Okay. So I'll tell you how this material type works. Suppose let's say okay, so material master. So suppose let's say in your company you have some materials which are purchased. They purchase these materials. Okay, they purchase those materials, procure them, and they consume in production. They consume in production. They finally consume in production, but no sales. They will not sell these materials. Okay, so all these materials are assigned with a material type called raw material. I'm just giving an example. Okay, so this is a material type. This is a material type, and this is their properties. Similar properties. So what they do is they what they do they purchase these materials. They purchase these materials. They consume in production, but they will not sell these metals outside. So those materials are all those materials are assigned with a material type called raw materials. Raw materials. Those are called raw materials. Okay. Now there are some materials in the company. Okay. Suppose let's say they purchase them. They do purchasing. Okay, but they use it for packing activity. Use for only packing activity. Use for packing activity. And again, no sales. They will not sell them. All those materials are assigned with a material type called packing materials. Packing materials. Okay. Now there are some materials. Okay, in the organization, they will not purchase. No purchase. No procurement. No procurement. They will not purchase them. Okay, but they will do the production. Those metals they will do the production, but still even though they produce them, they will not sell them outside. No sales for those materials. So all these materials are assigned with a material type called semi-finished. Semi-finished. Semi-finished materials. Okay. Now there are some metals in the organization. Okay, they will not purchase. No purchase, no procurement, but they will produce them. They are produced, and finally they will sell them outside. They will sell them outside. Okay, they will not sell them outside. So these are called finished material. Finished materials. finished materials. All these materials are termed with the what do you call finished materials. Finished materials. So materials with the same nature, same properties, they are assigned with a material type. So to create a material type is mandatory. Without material type, you cannot create a material. Material type has to be mandatory. So this is what. But these are some of the material types. Just now I explained raw materials, operating supplies, semi-finished products, finished products. Of course, there are a lot of material types are there. Okay, and these material types will control these things. Number assignment, which we will be discussing in a minute. They will control the procurement type, user departments, which user departments has to maintain the data, because for raw materials, sales is not there. So sales department no need to maintain data. Only purchasing department, if they maintain data, that is enough. Whereas finished products, sales department has to maintain the data. Whereas purchasing department no need to maintain the data because it is not purchased, right? It is produced and sold outside. So which user departments has to maintain the data? It is controlled by material type. Field selection. In the material master, which field is mandatory, which field is optional, that is also controlled by material type, which I will show you when we go to configuration. So these are the things controlled by material type. Material type is a must to create the material. Okay. So these are the some of the material types. ROH. Every material type will have a code. ROH, HALP, semi-finished products, finished products, FUD, which we just discussed, packaging materials we just discussed. Okay, operating supplies. You have a lot of material types in the system. These are all standard SAP material types. Okay, these are all standard SAP materials. If you want to create a custom material type also, you can create. We have the option to create a custom material type, which I will show you when we go to configuration. Okay, so now let's start creating the material master. So T codes to create the material. Okay, T codes to create the material is create. It is MM01. Change. It is MM02. And display. It is MM03. Okay, just give me 1 minute. So these are the T codes to create the material master. Okay, so this is the T code to create material master. Change is MM02 and the display is MM03. Okay, so now let's go to system and create the material. So here if you see, material master data is maintained at 3 levels. First is initial level where you maintain the material code. Okay, next main working level where you maintain all the views, to maintain the data in the views, purchasing view, work scheduling view, sales views, accounting views, MRP views, main working level. Apart from that, you will have a additional data level where you can maintain additional text, alternate unit of measures, all that information you can maintain. So basically it is maintained in 3 levels: level 1, level 2 and level 3. 3 levels basically. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to the system and create the material. Okay. This is a S4 HANA system, S4 HANA server. Okay. So I'll show you the navigation path for the time being. Go to logistics. Go to materials management. Open this. Okay. Go to purchasing. Okay. Here you have master data. Open this. Sorry, not here. It will be available here. Here you see there is a material master. In the materials management, there is a material master. Open this. Here you have material. Open this. Okay. Here create general MM01. This is the T code. To create the material, just double click. You will go to this screen. Create material initial screen. We are on the first screen, first level. This is the one, initial level. Okay. So don't enter the material number as of now. We will discuss about material number. You have industry sector and material type. We discussed just now material type. What is material type? Without material type, you cannot create material. Suppose you select industry sector. Suppose I select industry sector as beverage. Okay. Suppose if I try to go inside, if I try to continue, what error you are getting? Enter a material type. That means without material type, you cannot create a material. Material type is mandatory to create a material. Okay, so that's what. So we discussed already just now what is a material type. Okay, so let's say I'm working for a beverage company. Okay, and I'll create a what do you call raw material. Okay, so let's use R. I'll go to ROH is not there. ROH. I'm creating a raw material because we are going to purchase it, right? Okay, so I'm going to create a raw material. So we selected the material type. This is a standard material type. Now click on the button, select views. So now you will get your views. Okay, so we are here. We are here. We will be getting all the views. Now select the views. Sayed, is the speed is okay? Sayed, or I'm going too fast. Sayed,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the speed is okay, right?
Okay, okay, sir.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. So now select the views. Select the views in which you want to maintain data. I'll select basic data 1 and 2. Classification, I'll maintain later point of time. This is a raw material, right? Sales views are not required. Okay, I'll select purchasing view. Okay, purchasing view, and I will select already MRP views are selected. I'll select general plan data storage one view. I'll select QM view and accounting one and two. These are the views I'll select where I will maintain the data. Okay, so once you select the views in which you want to maintain data, just click on the button continue. Okay, you will be getting this screen. So now here you need to enter the plant. What is a plant? We discussed already yesterday. Yesterday in the organization structure, we discussed already plant and everything. Plant, storage, location, everything we discussed. Okay. So I will use the plant 1710. That means this raw material which I am going to create is purchased into this plant. I will be using 1710 plant. Okay. So once you select that, just click on the button continue. Storage location we will not enter. We will enter later point of time. Okay, so now you will be getting, you are into the second level now. So we are here. We are here. Main working level. We are here. Okay. So now if you observe carefully, system is also automatically assigning a number here. Every material is identified with a unique number. So system automatically is assigning a number. How it is assigning a number? That is because of some setting. So in the background, somebody has made a setting like this. He made a setting like this: 730 to 7999. He made a setting like this. Okay, so from this, so raw materials, he made a setting like this. So for raw materials, number range is set up like this. So now when I'm creating, it is assigning 7144, right? If I am going to create next one, it will assign 7155. It will, if I create next material, it will assign 7145. 7145. Next material 7146. So in the sequential manner, it will assign. It will take number from this number range and it will keep on assigning like this. So this is internal numbering. This is called internal numbering, means system only is assigning the number. This is internal numbering. Internal numbering means system will assign the number.